And if you want to change, then ask me, send me the affirmation. Mummy, kitab padhana nahi. Send me the affirmation. If corrections is needed, I'll do that.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. All the divine souls, let's open the camera so that we can begin our session. Are we ready to begin? I'm in time, you're in time, but if you don't open the camera, I will close mine. Do you want to learn? Do you want to create miracles? Opening the camera is the only option. Good morning, Padmaja. Idil mange more camera to open. Hi, Yogita. Good morning. Thank you for opening the camera.
Good morning, ma'am.
Very good morning. Yes, good morning, Padmaja. Are we ready? So, what was the first thought when you were about to open your eyes? Let's recatch that thought. You can open the mic and talk about, you can write it. Let me know. Even before opening your eyes, you start thinking, you know that? Thinking is constant. You're eating, you're thinking, you're sleeping, you're thinking. All the time you're thinking thoughts. What was the first thought when you were about to open your eyes? Yes, Yogita. Yes, Dimpy. It's question for everyone. That is not a thought. That is a gratitude you're paying, but thoughts are different. Thoughts are attached to the feelings. If you cannot recognize the thought, you can recognize the feeling. What were you feeling? Dimpy, you can open the mic and say.
Yeah, ma'am, today was not one of those good days. I was having a lot of pain in the anus, but then I started my affirmations and I got better. I'm
So,
fine now.
thank you
Yes.
so much. So
Yes.
pain. So you were connected to the pain when you were
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am.
Right.
In fact, I got up with it, that feeling that there was pain in the anus.
So when it's paining in a body, okay, listen to me very carefully. When there's a pain in the body, and she said she did the gratitude, she released through the pain some blockage. And when she released the blockage with the gratitude, she was comfortable. Is that right, Dimpy?
Right, ma'am. Absolutely.
So we get very scared and frustrated and
Yeah.
worried and sympathetic. We are in pity
Yeah.
because of these negative emotions showing up. But if you anchor them, if you connect them to something good, you will not feel miserable when they come to you. Is that true?
Right, ma'am.
So this is awareness. I'm aware and she's aware. I could give it a different meaning. Why could I give different meaning? Because I've seen, good morning, Asha, because I've seen whenever there is a pain, it is telling you something. It's showing up so that you can understand that there was the blockage and we need to remove it. How do we remove? With gratitude. How beautiful.
Ma'am, and I started doing a ho'oponopono to my to the pain, and I think within 10-15 minutes it was gone.
Look at that miracle. Look at that miracle. Who guided her? I
The
was not
universe,
here.
the universe, ma'am.
Yes. And universe has given us master keys to come out of any difficult situation, event, circumstance. So every negative showing up has a meaning. And that meaning is what meaning you give it consciously, not unconsciously. Unconsciously, we are duped into the pain and we are feeling bad, we are feeling sad. That's unconsciously. But consciously, if you give it the right meaning, she could let it go. And she did the hope no, and she did the gratitude. Is that clear now? I say that they're master keys. And that key is in your hand now. I'm trying as much as I can give to you what I already have. But is there anyone else who woke up with negative thoughts or feelings? Anyone? Because I want to create something more. I want to give you some more evidence. Logic mind wants evidences. And we trust evidences. You know, we need references to follow something particular. No one? My question is, when you were opening your eyes, what were you thinking? What were you feeling? Who wants to share?
Madam, I woke up and immediately started doing gratitude.
Awesome. But that is an action.
Yeah.
Okay, that's an action. My question is, what were you feeling when you were not even opened your eyes? I told
My
you.
mind goes to only one place, my family. Last 2 days, it was feeling was negative only, somewhat negative. They are not with me. So today I replaced my negative feeling with gratitude. So at least negativity was not there.
Okay, that's nice. That's good. So good action and good realization. Because we are always vibrating on a frequency of sarcasticity. मेरी family मेरे पास नहीं है. Another day with lots of debts. उसको पैसा देना है. इस डॉक्टर को दिखाना है. मेरी हेल्थ अच्छी नहीं है. मैं कब अच्छी होंगी. मेरा काम कब अच्छा होगा. When there'll be love in the relationship. Or we are reminding ourselves with the thoughts like, उसने मुझे ये बोला. फिर मैंने उसको ये बोला. You know, you are in a loop. That is why it is said that we have 60,000 thoughts a day. They are unconscious thoughts. But if you train your mind to think right thought and talk to yourself rightly, you will attract what you want. So training your mind is very, very important. Yes, Yogita?
मैम जैसे रात को भी ऐसे साउंड स्लीप नहीं रहते हैं ना कि थॉट्स चलते रहते, वैसा मुझे था फीलिंग कि यार नींद ही नहीं आई
What
एकदम
was
से.
going in
देन
your
माय
mind?
डॉटर woke me up.
What was going in your mind?
वही अनइजीनेस था कुछ. आई डोंट,
Hey,
नींद नहीं आई, ऐसा ही
uneasiness,
भारी हो गया. सुबह उठी तो
listen,
ऐसे सर में दर्द है, बट आई एम नॉट पेइंग अटेंशन, आई एम बिजी इन माय वर्क.
hold on.
तो इट्स लाइक दैट.
Uneasiness is a reflection. But there is something which you're thinking, which is why you are uneasy.
सच तो मैम कुछ सोच नहीं रही थी.
Some incident in the family, some incident in your life, which is not
वैसे
making,
थोड़ा
letting you to
स्ट्रेस में
sleep.
मैम दिन भर स्ट्रेस में थोड़ा रहती हूँ, मगर जैसे हस्बैंड का मेरे जॉब नहीं है अभी. ही इज वर्किंग as a property dealer. Now he is a civil engineer. तो वो दिमाग में चलता रहता है, मगर then gratitude is so much to is there to have gratitude, and
Right,
it will happen. वो हो जाएगा.
right.
So
So,
ऐसे positive thought आ जाए तो negativity हट जाती है when
yeah,
we start doing gratitude.
yes. So, how many hours did you sleep today, yesterday night?
5 to 6.
Okay, when we don't have enough sleep, we feel we don't have enough sleep. Then when you were waking up, were you worried? Were you
No,
worried?
no.
So when we don't have a good sleep, it's not possible that we are comfortable waking up.
Mm.
Our body is showing up some signs. We have to recognize them. You said, right? The moment you start paying gratitude, you are a very easygoing soul. Honestly speaking, your personality is, you're very easygoing. You don't talk much. Is that right?
Nowadays,
Okay.
I'm a good listener, you can say.
Yes. No, there are people like I was a very talkative by personality. And by you, your personality is to talk less, listen more.
Yeah.
So those people absorb a lot of pains when things are not going right. So they keep pondering on them. But they are easy. Dekha
But
jayega.
ma'am, I do share with my friends my feelings, whatever is happening
That's
around in
that's good.
family. I do share with my friends, my
That
sisters.
that's
That
good.
way I don't keep things inside.
Awesome. Awesome. So that's a good sign, because if you
Yeah.
keep holding, they will become diseases. If you don't
Yeah.
hold, you will release them and you will let them go. The moment you let them go, universe says, the universe transforms it into blessings.
Some inflammation is there in the body. I'm thinking what anger I have to release.
Yes. Yes.
What frustration and anger I'm holding, which I have to release.
So you couldn't get to see that?
Um,
It's not
maybe on my
anger, it's
husband
resentment.
or current
It's
situation.
resentment.
फिर मैम इतना होल्ड नहीं करती हूँ क्योंकि ग्रैटिट्यूड तो है ना.
See,
ग्रैटिट्यूड
it
कर
can't
लेते
be
हैं तो वो
anger.
धीरे धीरे निकल जाता है.
Anger is an apprehension. It's a resentment.
Okay.
So resentment, we have to convert into compassion.
Okay.
When we'll forgive others, the daily prayer, the more you'll forgive, the more you will elevate, your soul.
And then this thought comes, is that so easy to forgive?
Yes. So question is negative, answer is negative.
Slowly, everybody is human being. We all make mistakes. तो
Right?
forgiveness इतना easy नहीं हो पा रहा है, मगर let go करती हूँ मैं भी.
Right.
Let it go and forgive.
So it's a process. You may be carrying it from past lives. So if you think overnight you will transform, no. But don't add more to it. So ye bank balance hai. In relationship, it is said, what we invest, we get back. So this is a trust bank account, TBA. So trust bank account, whatever we're going to put as in trust, we will get the interest of it. So the more we forgive, the more the trust becomes bigger. And when the trust is more bigger, definitely the rewards are unlimited. But if you ask, itna easy to nahi hai, then it'll be difficult. But if you'll say, yes, it's very easy, forgiveness to karna, it'll become easy. All right. Thank you for sharing and thank
Every
you
day
for
before sleeping, I do forgiveness. कि
must do that.
body से, situation से.
Very good. Awaken soul. Thank you for sharing. All right. So I don't like all these closed cameras. When I pray, if you want the rewards, if you want the healings coming to you, if you want to be with us in the energy, We cannot block the energy by closing the camera. Do I have to say it every day? I don't mind. I love repetition, but your soul is not learning and your struggle is not going to end. Choose wisely. Okay. All right, we begin with our prayer. TBA, Trust Bank Account. In relationship, TBA is more important than the money you invest in the bank. The money will give you dividends. You cannot live without money and you want them. But if you do not put trust in the bank account, in your relationships, वहां भी बहुत घाटा होता है फिर. Understand?
मैम,
And
what type of trust?
by
ट्रस्ट भी तो बहुत तरह का होता है.
by respecting other person as the person is, by not wanting them to change, not correcting them all the time, not nagging them all the time, not disliking their weaknesses. There's so many, I can keep on saying for more than 100 things about that. We have to check what mistakes we are making. I cannot pinpoint because I'm not dealing with you. If I'll talk to you 5 minutes, I can tell you where you are breaking the trust and where you are. Because we are born as it is. We are a divine soul. We all. And if we are trying to correct the other person, we are not putting trust. The bank account is khali. Rather, it's gone to negative. And when the account goes negative, government क्या करती है? उसका account ही delete कर देती है. तो आपके relationship का account delete हो गया. अब फिर कहां से शुरू करोगे? जीरो से? आप तो जीरो से भी below चले गए हो. And now you expect the person to behave all right? Are you kidding? Are you making fool of yourself? Understanding? TBA is a very powerful definition. We all want our money to multiply. We all want our relationships to flourish, but we are not ready to put in what is the most important. The most important is allow the other person to be who they are. And you keep working on yourself to become who you should become. You're not an ordinary person thrown on the Mother Earth to come and go without finding the purpose of your life. And the purpose of the life is very simple. What you like to do is the purpose of your life. You know, what makes you to do things so comfortably, you don't have to make any effort. For example, even if Dimpy was coming difficultly in the morning, she was not waking up, but her purpose of life is to become a better human, correct her mistakes, erase and delete her shortcomings, and raise her soul where she's supposed to be, to that level. So now, even if the body is paining, she's doing Ho'oponopono, she's paying gratitude, and she's sitting in the session. Because she likes being here, she likes being learning, she likes to apply what she's learning, and Yogita is also doing the same thing. We are all lookers. Are we seekers? Hello? Are we all seekers? Anyone who's not a seeker? But find out, what do you want to seek? Not let the day just pass by and there's nothing you're doing for your soul journey. Mandir jana is a ritual. But not correcting your mistake is a blunder. We all know where we are wrong. Anybody? We all know where we are wrong.
Yeah.
But being in the guilt is a sin. Being in the guilt is a sin. How many are in that sin? We all. You're not? Gita, you said you're not? You don't have guilt?
I have, ma'am.
We
And
all.
I agree with you. We only look मिस्टेक्स ऑफ अदर्स, उनको कैसे इम्प्रूव करना है, उसकी ये चीज मुझे पसंद नहीं, वो ऐसा क्यों है, वो अपने आप को बदलता
You are
क्यों नहीं है,
taking,
बट आई नीड टू चेंज माई सेल्फ.
yes, you're taking out from the trust bank account. आप उसमें से निकाल ज्यादा रहे हो, उसमें डाल कम रहे हो. वो बिलो जीरो चला गया है. और जितना निकाली जाओगे उतना ही रिलेशनशिप टूट जाएगा. फिर सारी जिंदगी लगे रहो मेंड करने में. या मेंड करते रहोगे, या रिपेंट करते रहोगे, या गिल्ट पे रहोगे, या सेल्फ सबोटाजिंग. Nothing is going to work. I have taken one step. That is, that whatever is happening in divine will. Even if I've made the mistake, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. But that doesn't mean I will keep on repeating my mistakes. Then there's no fun doing it. If you don't improve on yourself, what is the need for doing that? Sorry, that is what is showing up in diseases. That is what's showing up in deaths. That is showing up in losses. That is showing up in broken relationships. That's showing up in not having a house or whatever you are going through, the life challenges. So why doing it? And the easiest path is daily prayer we do and the daily forgiveness too. You can do it as many times as you want. The more you're going to do the forgiveness prayer, the more you're going to release what you've been holding. And what you've been holding, if you release, you will eradicate diseases from your body. The diseases are only showing up because you're holding something. You're not allowing it to go. All right, so we are on the chapter health. But before we begin, thank you for listening to me, but I'm sorry, please forgive me. Thank you, I love you. If by chance I've hurt you, thank you so much, Pradanya. I'm sorry, please forgive me. Thank you, I love you. I have no meaning to hurt any soul. But if I'm speaking and it's hurting you, I'm sorry for that. My meaning is only to wake up. But still, we are fragile. You know what is fragile? Like a glass. We keep breaking ourselves. किसी के भी लफ्जों से हम टूट जाते हैं. हम टूटते हैं ना किसी के लफ्जों से. उस टूटने का कोई फायदा नहीं है अगर हमने अपने पे काम नहीं किया. बेसिकली जो हमें तोड़ रहा है वो हमें बता रहा है कि हमारे में शॉर्टकमिंग्स क्या हैं, कहाँ हम मिस्टेक्स कर रहे हैं. The person who wants to learn will correct the mistakes, will not fight. How dare you say me that? And when we don't oppose and we just follow our intuitions, or somebody is making us aware of our weaknesses, our task is only to work on ourselves and move on. What we don't want to realize, universe sends people, persons, people and the circumstances to show us our path, show us our journey. Rather entangling yourself into all those, let's forgive ourselves and everyone around us. Okay? All right, sit straight, close your eyes, join your hands together, and let's do a daily prayer for divine blessings. Beloved Divine Father, Mother, please don't write anything in the chat box now. We are praying. Beloved Divine Father, Mother, let your divine light fill my mind with wisdom and discernment. Let your divine love fill my heart with sweetness, warmness, and compassion for all. Let your divine power fill me with inner strength to do what is right and to refrain from unwholesome actions and behaviors. Beloved Divine Mother, gaze upon me, your beloved child, with mercy, love, kindness, and abundance. For thou art all compassionate. Thank you for your protection and thank you for your love. Take a deep breath and let's pick up the name of the person whom we think has troubled us the most. And let's do the forgiveness to that person. And we put all the blames that because of you, we are struggling. Let's do that forgiveness today and let our soul evolve. Imagine that person is standing in front of you, look into the eyes of that person and say, Atma, Namaste. I, the soul, salute the divinity in you. We are all children of Supreme God. We all make mistakes. We are all evolving. I forgive you and seek for your forgiveness at all levels. Go in peace. May you be blessed with good health, happiness, prosperity, and spirituality. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om. Rub your hands. Put this powerful energy wherever it's paining you to release that pain, to release that stuck point, and slowly open your eyes. So yesterday we were on Dr. Demartini. We read about Demartini. And he told us that thinking perfect health, if we think it, if we think those thoughts, we attract perfect health. Okay? And now Lisa Nicholas says, the universe is a masterpiece of abundance. When you open yourself to feel the abundance of the universe, you will experience the wonder, joy, bliss, and all the good, great things that the universe has for you. Good health, good wealth, good nature. But when you shut yourself off with negative thoughts, you feel the discomfort, you feel the aches, pains, you feel the aches. And you'll feel the pain and you will feel as if every day is a painful to get through. Okay? So all these pains and aches are what? Because of our old thoughts. And we had accumulated those thoughts as our trust bank account and we were holding them very tightly and we were not allowing them to move away. And the moment you know that they are occurring as diseases in your body, now you're releasing them. And now the more you will release them and replace them with good thoughts like thinking perfect health will definitely improve your health. All right? If you're reading with me, Pradanya, then we are on page 127. So Dr. Ben Johnson says, we have got 1,000 different diagnoses and diseases out there. They're just the weak link. They're all the results of one thing. And what is that? Stress. If you put enough stress on the chain and you put enough stress on the system, then one of the links break. It's a chain reaction. All the stress begins with one negative thought, one thought that went unchecked, and then more thoughts came and more until stress manifested. That's why Yogita is unable to sleep. At times, we don't even get to know what are we thinking, but we are in a loop. We are into that chain, one after another. The effect of stress, but the cause was negative thinking, and it all began with one little negative thought. No matter what you might have manifested, you can change it. You can break that chain by changing your thought with one small positive thought. The moment you replace negative thought with a positive thought, the whole chain will change. Dr. John DeMartini says, well, our physiology creates disease to give us a feedback, to let us know we have imbalanced perspective, or we are not being loving and grateful. If something is in the body showing up as anything, any negative reaction, it is just because of us, nobody else. So the body's signs and symptoms are not something terrible. What he wants to say is, they are not terrible. Dr. DeMartini is telling us that love and gratitude will dissolve negativity in our lives. The example you heard from Dimpy when we began the session. She had pain in her body. She did Ho'oponopono. She did gratitude, and it vanished. Do we need more reference? It's more than enough. No, it's for all of us to practice. So Dr. DeMartini is telling us that love and gratitude will dissolve all the negativity in our lives, no matter what form it has taken. Love and gratitude can part seas, move mountains, and create miracles. And love and gratitude can dissolve any disease. So everybody who is going through diseases, love and gratitude can dissolve your diseases. Michael Bernard Beckwith says, the question frequently asked is, when a person has manifested a disease, person has manifested a disease in the body temple, or some kind of discomfort in their life, can it be turned around through the power of right thinking? This question comes to our mind. So, and the answer is absolutely yes. So Dimpy, my assurance to you was only because I knew this technique. And I applied this technique and I created so many results. You will get tired listening to me. I've got so many results by just changing my thinking. So laughter is the best medicine. The next part of the chapter is laughter is the best medicine. Kathy Goodman says, this is the personal story of Kathy Goodman. I was diagnosed with breast cancer. It's a beautiful story. Imagine I read this 20 years back. When you will listen, you will be amazed. I was diagnosed with breast cancer. I truly believed in my heart with my strong faith that I was already healed. You know, my affirmation is what? What I give everyone? If I'm having any problem, I'm healed miraculously. So not they are my thought, they are my beliefs. So Kathy got the cancer, but she had the faith that I was already healed. Each day I would say, thank you, thank you, thank you for my healing. On and on and on I went. Thank you for my healing. I believed in my heart I was healed. I saw myself as if cancer was never in my body. हम क्या करते हैं? ब्लड टेस्ट कराने भी जाते हैं ना, तो डर डर के कहीं निकल ना जाए, कैंसर कहीं निकल ना जाए, और एनी डिजीज कहीं निकल ना जाए. And I spoke to Dimpy and she was telling me that I'm tired and sick of going to the doctors for all the tests and there is nothing coming out of the test. And she had to go to the doctor yesterday also. And I told you, you have nothing. This is all because of thinking. And you're holding some resentments. And in the evening session, when she came, she said, doctor said, you have nothing. Why did I believe that? Because diseases, she had already started changing from last 3 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks. And because of that change, there is a change in her chemical reaction in her body. You know, our thoughts are so powerful. They create chemical reactions. If we keep on thinking negative, they also create chemical reactions and they cause us diseases. But because she was working with gratitude, she was working with Ho'oponopono, she was working with the affirmations, and her affirmation was to get all right. She was to get that miracle to believe that there is no disease in her body. And she was so scared what not has happened to her body. Is that right, Dimpy?
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely right.
And the moment she got to know that she has nothing and she got to understand that I can heal her, she got the confidence. And now she's so sure that she will create those miracles. And I was guided to tell her that you need to be a healer. You know, the more troubles we have, the more tough time we go through, we should be a healer. And every house should have a healer to heal your generation. Okay? So she said that, thank you for my healing. One of the things I did to heal myself was to watch very funny movies. That's all we would do was just laugh, laugh, laugh. We wouldn't afford to put any stress in my life. She said that after that, there was no place for any stress because it has already shown up cancer to me. So any more stress would not allow her to get bigger the cancer. So she said there was no, we couldn't afford to put any stress in my life because we knew stress was one of the worst things you can do while you are trying to heal yourself. So before this, Dimpy was adding stress to her life and the problem was increasing and increasing. The moment she came to the healing, the moment she started thinking positive thoughts, the moment she started thinking about healing, you know, she is getting healed. So from the time I was diagnosed to the time I was healed was approximately 3 months. And that's without any radiation and chemotherapy.
Oh my God. Surprising.
Amazing.
Amazing, ma'am.
So if she can remove cancer from her body with words, with thoughts, with feelings.
Thoughts are so powerful.
Yes. So this is beautiful and inspiring story from Kathy Goodman demonstrates 3 magnificent powers in operation. The power of gratitude to heal, the power of faith to receive, and the power of laughter and joy to dissolve diseases in our body. Kathy was inspired to include laughter as part of her healing after hearing about the story of Norman Cousins. Norman had been diagnosed with an incurable disease. The doctor told him he had just a few months to live. Norman decided to heal himself. For 3 months, all he did was watch funny movies and laugh, laugh, laugh. The disease left his body in those 3 months, and the doctors proclaimed his recovery a miracle. As he laughed, Norman released all negativity and he released the disease. Laughter really is the best medicine. Who's stopping us to laugh? These days, laughter clubs. These days, laughter is happening in the parks. This is only because understanding that laughter is very empowering and that power can heal our diseases. What is stopping us? That is why I keep telling you, smile, smile, smile. You remember I keep telling you, smile, show me your 30 teeth.
Yeah.
That's the cause. You will only laugh after you'll start smiling. That's why I'm so funny. I laugh on such funny jokes because I'm not holding on anything. I feel like behaving like kid. Kids
Yeah,
need kid needs any reason to laugh. Hello?
and ma'am, we've always seen you smiling, even in the toughest of situations. Like your mother was in hospital, then father, and all that you have told. It's like it's amazing, ma'am, how you really are what you are at the moment, ma'am.
Because I have got to understand that everybody has come in their journey. If they have come in their journey to live in difficulty or peace, that's their journey. What my journey is to serve people, to love unconditionally, and don't hold on anything if they're saying to you, and just move on by just spreading love. And everything will fall in place. If their journey is to go through trouble, I cannot shortcut. I keep making them understand things. Whatever the things are happening around, I keep training their mind that just surrender. And I appreciate their small, small acts. I told you my mom made tea for me. She was unable to walk. She will drop down.
Yeah.
She cut her lips. You know, we would walk beside her. She says, don't touch me. Don't touch me. I will walk myself. She hated to be dependent on anyone. And when she's walking, we are holding her like this, like she may not fall. If she falls, we can catch her. She'll fall in the washroom. She'll wash in the pot. She's fallen every corner of the house.
Right.
And now she's made tea for me. And she remembers, even in dementia, that I don't take hot tea. She's bringing tea in front
2
of me.
cups. Yes.
I gave her the liberty to get that confidence back. She can do it. It's not that I need to serve her and don't let her to make tea and be fearful, gir na jaye. No, not at all. Allow the soul. You never know when is your last day, and if you're dying in fear, no, give them confidence. You can do it. Keep saying you can do it. All right, everything has been learned by me and everything is learnable. My mother is 84. All right. So we all come with a built-in basic program, Dr. Ben Johnson. So laughter is a medicine, okay? Use it as much as you can. After that, Dr. Ben Johnson says, we all come with a built-in basic program. It's already built. That is called the brain is all set with the rewired. It's called self-healing. You get a wound, it grows back together. You know, when a wound is there, it refills again, you know. The collagen makes them to join together. You get a bacterial infection, the immune system comes and takes care of those bacteria and heals it up. The immune system is made to heal itself. So that's why we have said that we should take care of our immune system. And every day I have an affirmation for my strong immune system. And I was a singer by profession from my childhood. And we used to practice so much to sing that before the session, before the program, my throat will choke and I will not be able to sing. And I was a person who I used to say कि अचार मेरे सामने से निकल जाए तो मेरा गला खराब हो जाता है. So what was I thinking? Nothing was working with me. And now I eat sirka wala onion every day. Nothing goes wrong with my throat. Sirka wala onion spoils your throat because it's a chemical, but nothing happens to my throat. So it's all in our thinking. So Bob Proctor says disease cannot live in a body that's in a healthy emotional state. If we have our emotional state healthy, disease cannot live in a body. Your body is casting off millions of cells every second. And it's also creating millions of new cells at the same time. So, what are we waiting for? We think, I've got pancreatitis, ab to mujhe diabetes rahegi hi rahegi. I'm working on deleting my diabetes from my body. You know that? I'm working on it. That is why from insulins to 3 types of insulins to high diabetic person today is just on 2 pills left. The same pill, one morning, one night. Pancreatitis is nowhere in my body. Pancreatitis effect is nowhere in my body. But this is all in thinking. So Dr. John Hagelin says, in fact, parts of a body are literally replaced every day. And we think pancreatitis हो गया, pancreas तो अब खराब हो गई है. अब तो pancreas बनेगी ही नहीं, अब तो kidneys भी खराब हो जाएंगी, अब तो liver भी खराब हो जाएगा. Cancel. इतना पढ़ लिया हमने कि एक डायबिटीज होने से क्या क्या खराब हो सकता है. उस फियर में दिन रात नींद नहीं है. मीठा खाना तो डर लग रहा है. मीठा खा लिया तो डर लग रहा है. हर समय ब्लड टेस्ट की रिपोर्ट का ध्यान है. ब्लड टेस्ट करके देख रहे हैं आज कितनी है शुगर हमारी. I always see that I'm healed from it. I am healed. I'm healed miraculously. I don't know how many times a day I say that I'm healing myself. We all can do that. So in fact, parts of a body are literally replaced every day. Other parts take few months, other parts take couple of years, but within a few years, we each have a brand new physical body.
Ma'am, please repeat, ma'am.
Within a few years, I'll read whole again. In fact, parts of a body are literally replaced every day. Parts of a body are replaced literally every day. Other parts take a few months. And other parts a couple of years. But within a few years, we each have a brand new physical body. If our entire bodies are replaced within a few years, as science has proven, then how can it be that degeneration or illness remains in a body for years? It can only be held there by thought, by observation of the illness, and by the attention given to the illness. The more we give attention, that is why I tell everyone that your one part is paining right now, but are you grateful for the other parts? We are working consistently, unstoppingly, passing on all the blood. Everything is moving, but because where focus goes, it grows. If you are focusing, idhar pain hai all the time. Mere yahan dard hai, isse baat kiya, mere yahan dard hai. You're just attracting it time and again, all the time when you're repeating on it. Not only your thoughts, your repetition. I challenge everyone, say today 1, 2, 3, 4, 500 times, I'm healed miraculously. Share your miracles tomorrow. I challenge each one of you.
Ma'am, yesterday, yesterday while I was throughout the day, I was doing Ho'oponopono. Sitting at the doctor, coming back in the morning while bathing also. And ma'am, my body was absolutely light. There was a particular right muscle where it used to pain. I told you. The first day, there was no pain there yesterday.
So who has healed her? Which doctor, which healer? Who has healed her? She herself created that disease. She herself healed her. So everything lies within us. You know, our system, universe has made so empowered. If rest of the life, if you live for, let's say, 40 years more, and everyone on an average, I wish that everybody lives 40 years more. And 40 years, every second, you're saying thank you for the body is less. Is less. And how many complaints do we have in a day? And how much gratitude do we have?
Yeah.
Hardly. That's why we are struggling. That's why I say gratitude is the master key. And that's why people call me Gratitude Queen. All right. So with that, okay, let me see the chapter, how big it is. No, we'll start it tomorrow. Think thoughts of perfection so that we don't get dissolved in half of the chapter. So what do you want to promise today? You are in the gratitude group? Who are in the gratitude group? People who are not joining, aren't they missing something? You know, how many people are we there in the gratitude group? You know, the success in the universe is only 3%. But even after knowing all what I'm teaching you, what I've learned, very few are making use of it, isn't it? How many few? We are just 37. Out of maybe 800 people, I don't know how many we are the chosen ones. We are here for a reason. It's not just, by the way, you've just woken up and sitting in front of me and I'm sitting in front of you. There is a purpose. And the purpose is to learn and empower others around you. They will not listen to you. They will find it bullshit. What the hell you're talking about? We don't believe in it. Doesn't matter. Yeah. But what you can do is, you can write your gratitude for your body parts. Don't do Ho'oponopono out there. That's not a group for Ho'oponopono. That is just for gratitude. Ho'oponopono is very powerful. But I tell you, if you pay gratitude, you don't even need to do Ho'oponopono. Do you know that? And in gratitude, in Ho'oponopono also, there is thank you and I love you.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, at times people are having negative feeling about Ho'oponopono also. They say, Mera to Ho'oponopono kaam nahi karta. There are people who have negative, like, that's okay. They are coming from their perception. I don't disagree to them. Maybe it has not worked with them because they don't have a belief. But at least we can be grateful for the body parts. आज ना गूगल करके देखना कि हमारी बॉडी पार्ट का जो सिस्टम है ना, each body part is worth lakhs and crores. If you have to buy a physical heart, these days heart can be transplanted. आपका heart निकाल देंगे and they'll put another heart in it. Dr. Venugopal was the first person in India whom I met for my husband's heart transplant. But transplanting a heart today may be cheaper. They may be using from some foreign body, not just the physical heart. You know, they have many parts they just make and then they replace it. Okay, not heart. Ask universe, ask Google. This skin is the largest organ of a body. You know that? Skin. 1 inch skin का वो कराने का क्या बोलते हैं उसको? Plastic surgery. Plastic surgery costs you how much? Dr. Venugopal, I don't think so. He's working anymore. Now you can research many more, Rajni. And you don't need transplantation. Your heart can be, if you've just read that, any body part is recreated within few years, and heart can be recreated, but people don't believe in it. They don't want to believe because science ने हमारे दिमाग पे इतना ज़्यादा कॉम्यूफ्लेज कर लिया हमें सिर्फ यही पता है, पहले डालडा नहीं खाना था, फिर ऑयल नहीं खाना था, अब देसी घी पे आ गए हैं, अब काउ मिल्क A2 आ गया है, अब पता नहीं क्या क्या आने वाला है. I just bless my food and eat, and I say it only has the best effect on my body, and whatever I eat is healing me. That's all. Kuch bhi aaye, kuch bhi jaye. Because we are special human on earth who believe in the words, who believe in the feelings. And the more we believe it, the more results we'll create, the more miracles we'll create. What are you waiting for? You are special people today. Take up a diary, okay? Make a nice new diary and start paying gratitude for your body parts. हर दफा कोई नया gratitude ढूंढना है, उसके लिए गूगल जाना ही पड़ेगा. स्प्लीन देखना पड़ेगा क्या करती है, स्प्लीन का काम क्या है, पीनियल ग्लैंड क्या करता है, चक्रास क्या करते हैं. पागल हो जाओगे, तुम्हें ध्यान ही नहीं रहेगा कि हम नेगेटिव थॉट सोचें. आई कैन ड्राइव यू मैड. एंड हर एक बॉडी पार्ट के अगर आपको 100 पेज भरने को नाम मिल जाए तो मेरा नाम बदला देना. पहले तो आप थक जाओगे 10 भी ढूंढने में. You will not get 10 also. But more you will practice, you will be amazed at how beautiful this body is working without you paying 1 rupee for it. Oxygen is totally free of cost. In pandemic, people had money but no oxygen, and they died without oxygen. That was all due to the fear because of the negative thoughts. Your body can start healing you with thoughts within seconds. Each breath going in can heal you. Each breath you are exhaling, you can remove the disease from your body. But we don't trust that. We don't trust easy things. Complex things are very beautiful. है ना, उलझे रहो उसमें. Don't do that. But trust me, my life is all about creating miracles with my journals. How was yesterday's session in the 369? Praveen, you also have that immense knowledge I have. The only challenge is that I worked on improving myself. So I was into the highest miserable life. And that miserable life, I'm so grateful, made me who I am today. So thank you to those miseries who transformed into miracles and living a life of fulfillment. I wish
Ma'am, there is a book of Louis Hay in which we
your,
can heal ourselves.
yeah,
Affirmation and each body part, why we are suffering, why it is happening.
yes.
It's given.
Yes, it's not only Louise Hay. Yes, you
Yeah.
can live your life. It's not only, even Joe Dispenza has got many books on it.
Yes, yes, yes.
But you know these books are subject to one category of life, that's health. But
Yeah.
people are struggling with many areas. So I prefer talking about each area so that people who are young, like Triput, she's not going through any disease in her body. She's very young, and you don't understand. But if they understand life, I think she's around 20s. Imagine her next 60, 80 years would be so beautiful if she learns this technique. So my purpose is to go to each area of life.
Right.
So I will be creating.
Ma'am, I think Pradanya ma'am is asking about zero limits.
Go
She was
read
asking about that
everything.
book.
Go read everything.
Ah.
I've read everything. I've read Zero Limit.
Yeah.
I've been with Joe Vitale. I've learned from him the 5th phrase.
प्रदन्या मैम जो आपसे पूछ रही थी, आई थिंक वो ये बुक डॉक्टर जो विताले का नाम पूछ
Yeah.
रही थी जी.
So what was the question?
As who was the doctor who healed many patients?
That was Dr. Joe. That was Dr. Hewlin. That was Dr. Hewlin.
Okay.
Yes. Dr. Hewlin is no more. He died last year. But Joe Vitale got to get a chance to live with Dr. Hewlin. All right, with that, we come to an end. If you have any question, I can stay back. Otherwise, I can keep waiting to meet you tomorrow in this morning session. But I'm excited to see you all in the evening session at 5:55 for 5:55 manifestation and 6:30 for 369. So people who are, yes, please.
Tomorrow there is class, Saturday, tomorrow.
Tomorrow is Saturday. Oh, I'm sorry. Tomorrow we have an off day. Thank you, Diana, for making me to remember. So, hello. Thank you, Diana, for reminding me. So, we have 2 days. In the gratitude group, you will not do Ho'oponopono. Promise? You will only pay gratitude for your body parts. Bring in new knowledge, bring in new gratitude. Show me your strength. Teach those sleeping people in the group who are not making use of it, who are copy pasting their gratitude. I asked them, you're copy pasting? Oh my God, there's no need. To whom are they fooling? Themselves, right? All right. Thank you so much, Tripat. Love you for all that love, unconditional. And I'm so grateful for all your love to me. See you on Monday.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Love you all. God
Thank
bless
you,
you
ma'am.
all. Have a great day full of miracles.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Love you, ma'am.
Thank
Ma'am,
you,
love you, ma'am.
everyone. Thank you for all the love. God
Thank
bless
you,
you
ma'am.
all.
Madam,
And I love you.
Monday means at 6:30.
In the evening.
Today 6:30 session is not there.
No, today, Friday we have. Saturday, Sunday we don't have.
Saturday, Sunday we don't have.
Yeah, Saturday, Sunday, chutti. Live life
Good.
full.
Yes. And Saturday, Sunday is for greater implementation.
Yes, whatever you
And
feel like.
and this morning is every day.
This morning is Monday to Friday.
Monday.
Yeah, everything is Monday to Friday because I do other things. I bring in more people, that is on Saturday and Sunday, and I've got chakra healings for health. I've got chakra healings for wealth. So there are more parts of the soul radiance. So we indulge ourselves into those sessions.
So today we meet at 6:30.
Yes.
Friday is there. Yes. Thank you so much.
All right. Love you all. God bless you. Have a day